Most people get their spousal sponsorship application returned just because of small mistakes in the forms. In this video, I will show you exactly how to fill every important form step by step. You will not find more detailed video on spousal sponsorship anywhere on YouTube because most immigration consultants charge for this information. In this series, I will show you step by step exactly how to file your application from start to finish without mistakes. This is your complete spousal sponsorship guide, so make sure you watch all of the videos in this playlist. Hello everyone, welcome back on another video and you guys are watching Dhillon Canada. In today's video, I will show you how to apply for spousal sponsorship application and how to fill out all the required application forms step by step. I will explain everything you need to know in simple words. I have mentioned timestamps in the description down below. If you want to watch any specific topic, the viewers who are new here, please do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any notifications whenever I upload new videos. So without wasting any time, let's get started. In my previous video, I explained complete step-by-step process of Canada's spousal sponsorship in 2025. You can watch that video by clicking the link in this card at the top right corner or the link in the description down below. Now in this series, we are diving deeper. I will personally show you on my laptop screen how to create online account, profile, and how to correctly fill each important forms including IMM 0008, generic application form, IMM 5406, additional family information form, IMM 5669, Schedule A background declaration form, IMM 5562, travel history form. I will also explain what supporting documents you need to submit, any additional documents that may be required, and how to pay the application fees. Now let's move to my laptop screen and I will show you how to create online account, profile, and how to fill out IMM 0008 generic application form step by step. Guys, please fill your application in Google Chrome browser because Safari browser is not compatible and will cause you issues while you fill application forms. So guys, open up your browser and type in PR portal. So click on this first link, scroll down. So guys, create an account, click here. So guys, enter your email information over here. Create new password, enter your password and confirm password. So guys, when you create your password, you must follow these guidelines and then click on this box and click on create an account. So once you create an account, go back on your PR portal login page, sign into your account, enter your email ID over here, enter your password and then click on sign in. So guys, I've already created an account, but I'll show you again how to create it. So click on create new application, program under which you are applying, permanent resident including refugee settlement, program under which you are applying, it's gonna be family, category you are applying under, choose spouse, subcategory you are applying under, choose family class outside Canada. Customize your application title. Guys, you can give any custom application title, for example your and your spouse name, for example Jasprit and Perry spousal sponsorship. Then click on continue. Enter the principal applicant basic information below. The information you enter will then automatically be filled in for any digital forms. Enter the full name exactly as shown on the passport or travel document. If there is only one name on the document, put it in a family name field and leave the given name field blank. Preferred language English. Family name. Date of birth. Scroll down. Enter the mailing address over here. Residential address same as mailing address? No, because the residential address of your spouse will be the back home address. So enter the new residential address over here. Scroll down. Add dependent. Dependent children can be included in a spousal sponsorship application to Canada, but they must meet specific rules and regulations. On number 1, the child must be under 22 years old on the day IRCC receives the application. On number 2, there is other case where a child of age 22 or older can still qualify as a dependent if they meet these conditions. They are unable to financially support themselves due to a physical or mental condition. Number 3, the child must not be married and not in a common law relationship. If you are learning something useful from this video, hit that like button. I also noticed many viewers haven't subscribed to the channel yet. So if you want more videos like this, please subscribe. It really helps the channel reach more people. Now let's get back to the video. So guys, I will not click on save and continue because I've already created my profile. I'll go back on the home page. So guys, I've already created an application just to save time. Click on view. So guys, the first form is IMM 008. Generic application form for Canada. This form is mandatory for all the programs. Click on edit. Scroll down. Click on continue. So guys, as I already told you that some of the information will be already filled because when you created an application, you filled some of the information, right? So that information will be filled here automatically. Application details, language preferred for correspondence, choose English. And then for interview, you can choose your native language as I've already chosen Punjabi. Where do you plan to live in Canada? Enter the province and the city and then click on save and continue. So family name Kaur, given name Jaspreet. Have you ever used any other name, for example nickname, maiden name, etc.? No. If you have used, then click yes and then enter that name over here. Scroll down. Physical characteristics. Sex female, eye color black and then height in centimeter. Scroll down. The date of birth, place of birth Rampur, Uttar Pradesh. Country of birth India. Scroll down. Citizenship India. Current country of resident. Country India. Status citizen. Scroll down. Previous countries of resident during the past 5 years. No. Marital and relationship status. Scroll down. Current marital status married. If you are married or in a common law relationship, provide the date on which date you were married or enter into the common law relationship. So enter the date when you got married. Provide the name of your current spouse, common law partner. Family name Canada, given name marital law. Scroll down. Have you previously been married or in a common law relationship? No. But if you were, then click on yes and enter that information. Save and continue. So you guys don't have to enter your current mailing address because it is automatically filled. Residential address same as mailing address. This is also filled automatically. Scroll down. Enter the primary telephone number. Choose Canada, US. And then enter the type and then enter the number over here. Scroll down. If you have any other number, type that over here. Any fax number. Do you want us to contact you using email address used for this account? Click on yes and then save and continue. Do you have a valid passport travel document? Yes. Enter your passport number, the country of issue, the issue date and the expiry date. Click on save and continue. Do you have a national identity document? Click on no. If you have one, then click yes and enter that information. Click on save and continue. Education and occupation details. Education information, highest level of education, bachelor's degree. Number of years of education in total, 15 years. So occupation information, current occupation, homemaker. Intended occupation, you can type any suitable job. Click on save and continue. Language details, native language, Punjabi. Are you able to communicate in English or French? Choose your language, English. If you know both, then you can click both. Scroll down. Have you taken a test from designated testing agency to assess your English or French skills? If yes, then type yes. If no, then no. Click on save and continue. Scroll down. So guys, this section is for dependents. Let's say if you guys have children, then you need to enter that information over here. But we don't have any children, so I will just click on complete and return to the application. This form IMM 0008 generic application form is already filled and it says ready to submit. So guys, now in next video, I will show you how to fill IMM 5406 additional family information form. In the next part of the spousal sponsorship series, I will show you how to fill out the IMM 5406 additional family information form step by step. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more updates. If you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover, leave a comment down below. Until next time, take care. Thank you.